I'm going to make a couple of assumptions as to why you're here. Sure, I know you want to learn about dieting, but I'd wager a like on this video and subscribe that you're looking to achieve something very specific, namely weight loss or muscle growth. God willing, a little bit of both. If I'm right, do drop a like and subscribe because this will be the most important and best 90-day diet video you'd have ever watched. This is my side-by-side 90-day transformation. This diet is backed by more than 100 years of research and I'm going to show you everything I did to achieve this. Rule number 1. Energy balance. As you know, energy balance is the relationship between energy contained in the food you eat and energy burned through physical activity. Every single controlled weight loss study conducted in the last 100 years, including countless meta-analysis and systemic reviews, have concluded that a meaningful weight loss requires energy expenditure exceeding energy intake. Rule number 2. Macronutrient balance. A macronutrient or a macro is any of the nutritional components of the diet that are required in relatively large amounts. Protein, carbs, fats, minerals, fiber, alcohol. Okay, maybe not the alcohol. This is important because we don't want to lose weight quickly, we want to lose fat. Eat too little protein and you'll forever struggle to gain and preserve muscle. Eat too little carbs and you're going to have trouble building muscle and making progress in your workouts. Eat too much fat and you're going to have to dramatically reduce protein and carbs intake to compensate. So, the perfect blend is enough protein to build muscle and maintain muscle mass, carbohydrates to fuel your body through the workouts, and enough fats to maintain hormonal homeostasis. This is the key. Let me show you my 90-day diet for the last 90 days. Week 1 of the diet. The macros are exactly 190 grams of protein, 350 grams of carbs, and 50 grams of fat. The diet consisted of 1 scoop of VHP Labs isopeptide protein. For my micronutrient base, I also included 500 grams of watermelon, 50 grams of muesli, 500 grams of a rice, beans, and turkey bowl, 500 grams of pumpkin, 160 grams of oats, 6 caramel rice cakes, 2 packets of iceberg lettuce, 500 grams of 96% lean ground beef, and 140 grams of protein ice cream. This diet was perfect for me, and as you can see, I tracked everything using an app called MyFitnessPal. Over the course of the next few weeks, I decreased the portions. Let me show you. In week 2, the macros were 190 grams of protein, 330 grams of carbs, and 50 grams of fat. All I did was remove 100 grams of watermelon and I halved the amount of muesli to 25 grams of muesli. Week 3 to 6, we had 190 grams of protein, 310 grams of carbs, and 50 grams of fat, by removing only 40 grams of oats. This is portion control. I want you to note that not every week did we change macros, as we allowed the body to adapt to the macros provided and also focused on energy output in the gym as our main source for fat loss and building muscle. As you can see by the trend, I either decrease carbohydrates or fats ever so slightly to maintain a negative energy balance. This was repeated week to week and successfully enjoyed our diet and built muscle to lose fat. I want you to note that these macronutrients that are shown on the screen are specific to my body type. However, you can use the formula provided to be able to apply it to yourself. Now, I'm going to show you guys my full day of eating, all the supplements and foods I eat in a particular day. Now I'm in my fasted period. Because the prep is so hard, I had my last meal at 5 a.m. and I'm doing intermittent fasting where I fast for 16 hours and I eat in an 8-hour window period. So the last meal I had was at 5 a.m. My window period of eating starts at 9 p.m. today. So I've had a cup of coffee this morning, I've walked my dog, and right now, before I go and do my fasted cardio, I have 1 scoop of BCAAs and 1 scoop of OxyShred. The BCAAs will help me maintain my muscle mass while I'm on the treadmill, and the BCAA is a thermogenic fat burner. Combine that with yohimbine. I then, before I start my workout, for my source of energy so I can push heavy weight in the gym, I take RP Max as my pre-workout. We'll come back home and then I'll show you the meals I'm preparing. My current macros are 140 grams of carbs, 35 grams of fat, and exactly 70 grams of protein. This is 2 weeks out from competition. That's the reality of it. It's very low, but in a fasted state, as you guys can see, it has said that most of the fat that is burnt is in your midsection. A lot of the blood is flowing to your midsection, and also oxidation rate is multiplied by 2 in a fasted state. So I'm gonna take advantage of it, sip on this as I'm on the treadmill to help with fat burn, and then take this post-workout. Yes, EHP Labs are my sponsors. If you want to pick up any of the products, you can use discount code DIAMONDS10. But let's go train, come back, and then I'll show you guys the meals I'm preparing. This is exactly what I'm doing 2 weeks out. I'm being honest, straightforward, and I think I want to look back at this next year when I prep, and I want you guys to also use this to see what the reality is like. Let's go.
I've been breaking down again, running wild through the night, texting you if
So 1 hour worth of cardio. In the first 30 minutes, I do high intensity interval training. In the last 30 minutes, I do a steady state. I keep it like this for the last 30 minutes. And then I'll have a scoop of RP Max, my pre-workout for my source of energy, hit the weights, earn our meal, and then we'll finally break our fast. I'll take you guys through the workout.
you. Oh, I wanted you to stay. I just wanted the truth. Maybe I'm stronger without you. Stronger without you. Maybe I'm stronger.
2 weeks out, we started at 196 pounds, and we are 170.4 pounds. We've lost 26 pounds in total over this prep using this diet. You guys can see it's almost time to break my fast. The exact time is 8:44, so I have 15 minutes and then I can be able to eat, so I'm ready to prepare the food. Let me show you guys what we have. In the entirety of my prep, over the past years, I've been making this fitness bowl. It's very high volume. You're guaranteed to get very full, and most of people can't finish it, but the bowl contains all the food that is going to help you and assist you to be able to get below 10% body fat. As you guys noticed, I've had it throughout the last 15 weeks or 13 weeks of my diet. Let me show you everything that's in the bowl. Let's go. So we start off for volume. This is exactly 500 grams of pumpkin. This is only 30 carbs. We have 2 packets of these iceberg lettuce, which will help you provide volume, as you will see. And then I add these rice bowls in there. That is just a mix, but there's 250 grams in this and another 250 grams in that. And then we have our lean ground beef, 20 grams of protein and 5 grams of fat per 100 grams. Very lean, and this is our protein source. I'm gonna show you how to make this fitness bowl, and guaranteed, guys, you will not be hungry, and this will help you reach your goals, and it tastes so good. So throughout my entire prep, I kept this bowl as a staple. I've used this in 2018, 2017, and 2016. The volume is high. It has micronutrients. It's very micronutrient dense. The pumpkin is also very filled with volume and fiber that will help you with digestion. There's a high amount of protein here. What you can do, and what I do as well, is I separate it in half. So I have a bit of the food now, about half, and then I'll store it later, and then when I feel hungry, I'll maybe take a walk just to get in more steps, then I'll eat the second bit. But I love this entire bowl. The macros come exactly to 108 grams of carbs. A lot of that is just fiber, so that's also good. 30 grams of fat, and finally 109 grams of protein. So if it was you, I would recommend to separate it in 2, but this is my meal number 1, which is now 9:39. It took me a while to film, but I'll have this meal, and then I'll catch you guys for the next one. Déjalo. Yeah. Into eating that bowl. This is what your boy looks like. If I try and flex, it's like that. That's just me relaxed. Whew. What a feeling. And I have 2 protein ice creams as a snack. These come out exactly to 159 calories for both of these. And I pop this open and I have them as a snack. It has helped me with staying sane. It has helped a lot. I always maintain these in my diet. I've had them throughout and they're really good. I know that in the UK you guys have Halo Top, and I know in America you probably have Halo Top, and Ben & Jerry's do come in calorie friendly ones. So maybe you can find those alternatives, but always have stuff that allow you to be able to maintain your diet.
Oh, more stressed than excited. Than the music thing.
I felt like that about Spain. Finally, between 4 and 5 is when I wake up because of hunger. I fill myself up with 400 milliliters of milk, and I use the Isopept. This is the protein I've been using, chocolate peanut butter by EHP Labs, just to satisfy my hunger. Also, it satisfies my sweet tooth. So I finish off my macros with a shake. Now you can save your macros by using water instead of milk, or just substituting it out, but this is what I like. That's exactly what I'm eating. 2 weeks out, 1,550. I recommend that you start at the calories I've mentioned and work your way slowly down. And unless you're trying to get below 10% body fat, you don't need to be this low in calories. But yeah, that's all that I have for today. If you guys are interested in any of the supplements that I've shown you guys, I have a special personalized link for all of them, and using my discount code DIAMONDS10 saves you money on top of that discounted link, which you can find in the description. And if you did enjoy the video, if you did appreciate all the effort and quality, hit the video with a thumbs up. And if you're new, subscribe. Show day video is coming, and I have a lot of news for you guys. It's coming. I'm going back to bed, and then we have class in a few hours. Peace.